Hi, my sewing lovers. Welcome to my channel. My name is Johanna. If this is your first time clicking in, thank you so much. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much. Here we do everything: fashion talks, sewing tutorials. If you're a fashion lover, if you're a sewing lover, here is the right place for you. So today, guys, I'll be recreating this beautiful top you can see on the right and on the left, and the middle one is my recreation. And if it's something you'd like to learn how to sew, and I know you want to learn it, please keep on watching and don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Thank you. So for this project, I'll be needing some pins, fabric scissors, boning, the resin boning and the plastic boning. For the resin boning, I use 3 to 4 meters. It depends on your size. And for the plastic boning, I only use 1 meter. Then tape measure, of course. Then I already cut out my fabric pieces and I fused them. And I also added my seam allowance to my main fabric pieces. Then for my front pieces, I added wording. As you can see in the video, I doubled the wording to give more support and structure to my top. And for the lining pieces, I cut my center front with my main fabric piece, and my other piece I cut using my black lining. So the first thing I will do is to pin my center front and my side front pieces. So I'll pin the curved seam first, making sure that I don't have any excess fabric lying in between my pins. So when you add wording to your princess that bustier, it helps to give support to your bust, and you'd see the result just in a few seconds. So this is the support I was talking about. Now it just gives that very nice support to your bust. So I'll also pin my side seams, that is my side back to my side front. So I also pinned my center back to my side back on the straight seam, and now I'll be taking it to my sewing machine and I'll stitch all the seams I pinned, making sure to follow the shape. When it's curvy, please stitch the curvy. If it's straight, stitch straight, and don't forget to press. So when I was done stitching, I notched with my scissors, just tiny notch, making sure I don't cut through the seam. On the waist also, where I have that curvy seam, I make sure I notch. When you notch your fabric or on your seams, it would make your fabric or that seam relax nicely, and when you turn it inside out, it would look nice and relaxed. So this is the result. Now my seams look nice and relaxed. So I cut out wording pieces to give structure and support to my top. So I'll be using wadding and also boning to give that hip conical effects. So watch and learn, and let me know if you learned something from this video. So I already filled the side back, so right now I'm filling the side front. So this would give support, as I mentioned earlier, to my top. So please don't skip this step when you're doing a conical corset. Next, I would press open my main top. So I would press open the seams, both on the hip area, on the curved seam area, everywhere I would press it. Pressing is important while sewing. Please don't skip any step. Before you go to the next step, make sure you press open your seams. It makes it look nice, and I don't know why I like using the word nice, but yeah, it looks nice and makes it look very professional. So as you can see, my top is looking so gorgeous. I'm loving the print. The print is so elegant. So now to the lining. So I would sew the side of the lining because I opened it to fuse my wadding. So I would sew that part. So I was done sewing, and now this is it. Next, I would be marking where I would place my boning. So this method is called caging. This would help to give that structure to your top. This was my first time doing it, and I promise you, I never believed it was this easy. It's very easy, guys. You need to make sure that your machine is ready for this task, and also make sure you're not fast, you're not sewing very fast. Even if you're using a domestic machine or an industrial machine, you can do this method and just sew at the tip or at the end of the boning. Do not sew at the middle. Yeah, I think this was where the work was. This was where the job was. The job was here. There was a lot of work. There's a lot of patience that was needed for this part. Go all around, then I would go like an opposite direction, then I'll also go on the side of the seam. So if you can look at the video, can you see the way I went all around, and I went opposite direction, and I also went on the side. So I did that both sides of the top. So make sure you do this on the lining. If you do it on the main fabric, it will not really look good outside, because you want your work to look good outside. So I think the best thing is to do this work on the lining. I'm just covering my boning so that it doesn't scratch my fabric or just have anything to do with my fabric with the wadding pieces. So I'm just gonna cover it and fuse it. So guys, we're almost done. I placed my lining and my main fabric right side facing right side, and it's time to pin. So I'm gonna start with the neckline. I'm gonna pin the neckline right side facing the right side, and remember our neckline is like a zigzag, so make sure that you pin it nicely, and you need to pin it in a way that you would see what you're sewing and everything is aligning. So you would pin the neckline, the shoulders, and also the back neckline everywhere, and making sure that your seams are also matching. Also, this top does not have a zip. I would add loops at the center back. So this top is going to snatch my waist. As you saw earlier in the video, you could see my waist was very small. So yeah, it's gonna be so snatched with the loops. You can use eyelet also, yes, but I decided to use the loops. So I'll just stitch that, and don't forget your zigzag neckline. Then after you're done, you would notch the area, you would notch the curve area, the armhole curve area, and also the zigzag neckline. Look at our pretty top, guys. The color is popping. The color is popping. Wow, this is so beautiful, guys. You can add boning if you want, that is optional. But if you want it to be like corsety, if you also want to add zip, that is fine. But I made my own a corset, so I added boning. the final pressing. I pressed, making sure all my seams are aligned, are out, no fabric is in. Final press is important, guys. So guys, I used bias to finish the bottom, and now it looks very nice and neat. This is the victory dance. Can you see my hands there? Yes, I was just giving a victory dance. And guys, can you see how simple that is? It's very easy. If you're going to try this, let me know in the comment section. And thank you guys so much for watching. If you learned something, also let me know in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching, and bye from me.